When you hear the words DC and Trinity together, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman come to mind. This is a phenomenon DC tried to replicate with Yara Flor, John Kent, and Jace Fox for the failed 5G initiative, which was eventually discarded in whole. And in the 2023 Wonder Woman run by Tom King, we can add another character who bears the name Trinity to the mix. Meet Trinity. This is Elizabeth Lizzie Prince, the daughter of Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor. Naturally, she is a legacy character and has attracted some controversy. Because what are legacy characters if not controversies infinitely persisting? So, what is my particular problem with her? This. Trinity is not a Wonder Woman character. Sure, Trinity is the daughter of Wonder Woman. She debuted in a Wonder Woman book, and you literally see Wonder Woman making her using Steve Trevor's and hers hair. However, when you tally up the interactions, Lizzie spends all her time interacting with not Wonder Woman supporting cast and characters, but with Damian and John, whether it's being a picky eater, fighting Killer Croc, getting infected with the Black Mercy plant, or screwing up time and space. Yeah, these stories are fun, like really fun. However, she doesn't come off as a character in terms of lore or mythos for Wonder Woman. So, in terms of public consciousness, Wonder Woman has always gotten the short end of the stick compared to the likes of Batman and Superman. Sure, iconic runs of this character do exist. The George Perez run, for example, is known as pretty much the Wonder Woman story. But my problem is the current direction of Wonder Woman in the Tom King run, it doesn't feel like we're trying to go with the Wonder Woman lore. The Tom King Wonder Woman run feels more intertwined with the greater DC universe. Sure, we get the likes of Donna Troy, Yara Flor, and Cassie Sadmark in the book. However, we'll say that her interactions with them are non-existent. It feels weird calling her a Wonder Woman character because she's primarily seen with Damian and John, rounding out their Trinity. I swear, did DC actually do this? Of course they did. We all know they did. Can you believe she had a longer interaction with Pariah from Crisis on Infinite Earths than she does with her own mom? Yep, that is not a joke. I think she interacts with Wonder Woman once. Meanwhile, I think she has an entire issue dedicated to interacting with Pariah of all people. That is the fundamental issue with Lizzie Prince. She doesn't have a presence in the Wonder Woman mythos the same way John or Damian had a presence in the Batman or Superman mythos. If anything, she's an addition to their mythology, which is fine, but it's really bad when you have Morrison and Tomasi over here establishing runs with Damian and John, and then Trinity is underneath Tom King, and she is a baby for that run and spends the back issues not interacting with anyone in the Wonder Woman mythology. I don't know if she'll get more moments with Diana. Hopefully she gets more moments with Diana, but as of now, the window of focus for her shifted from her being a Wonder Woman character to being firmly in Super Son's territory. There's also how she's technically 3 characters because her solo series, consisting of 1 issue right now, consists of a cutesy kid, a brash teenager, and an arrogant young adult. So she has 3 voices, technically, not 1, and she's intertwined with the greater DC universe. While it is natural for a character who debut under a specific author's pen to end up fading into the background after a while, this does not help her. When you do not have a character that has a specific niche to fill within a given mythology, you run into issues. Ahem, Wally West. DC had no idea what the hell to do with him, and this happens. Heroes in Crisis, coincidentally written by Tom King as well. Even original characters who I like end up falling apart because 1, the original writer left, and 2, they really did not have a niche to fill. Kai Kawade from Monsters Unleashed, he ended up getting the short end of the stick. He fell off the face of the earth when Marvel Monsters 2019 ended up getting dropped, and then it just simply left on a cliffhanger. This is the problem I see with Lizzie going on in the future. When Tom King leaves this run, we're going to see her be completely swept into comic book limbo, or we'll probably get her character assassinated. But I could be wrong, and I want to be wrong. There have been characters who I absolutely despise throughout their original runs that ultimately ended up making me okay when the original author ended up leaving and other authors took up the pen. Who knows, maybe people will actually buy Trinity's book and she'll become popular with young kids. I mean, that saved Moon Girl after all, and Moon Girl got her own TV show out of it, so let's just hope for the best. Those are just my thoughts. Please consider liking, subscribing, tipping the channel on Ko-fi. This is Cyril signing off.